What's goody? It's your boy, and I'm back with another banging video. And today we checking out Tom MacDonald Stronger Version. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I've been waiting on Tom, man. What? Yo, Tom been like, he ain't been gone, but he ain't been as consistent. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first got on the Tom, he was like super consistent, dropping every week. But at this point, he got 4 million subscribers. He's like superstar entity. But we always wait on these to drop. So if you a Tom fan, I appreciate you. Make sure you liking and subscribing. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know what to expect, but I'm Stronger Version. I'm feeling a sad vibe just from the titles. I don't know. Tom can give us the best vibe, and then he can give us a song where he just talking the most ish in the world. I love him. I love the versatility every time. But either side I appreciate. So either way he comes on this video, but I'm feeling like this one gonna be a vibe. Either way you come on this video, let's just see what it's hitting for, bro. I appreciate y'all very much, man. I want to thank y'all, man. Everyone subscriber counts. Every one of y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. But let's just go ahead and jump into it, bro. Let's get it.
A couple 100,000 cigarette butts, 1 million beers or maybe more. Ooh, a couple dozen times I messed things up, but I'm moving on from before. Ooh, people don't like me for things.
Let me stop it real quick. Hey, I like the way Tom just, like, his versatility is so impressive to me, because not only can he just give us I say us, because you're probably a Tom fan if you're watching this. Not only does he give us great rap music, but I feel like he kind of like be venturing off, like, and I'm not gonna say I want to make him genreless, because he still do give me rap songs. He still give us good lyrics and good bars, but what do y'all consider Tom to be? That's my question. What do y'all consider him to be? Like, do y'all like, is he a rap artist, or they're like, because from some of the people I've been watching lately, and I want to say Ronnie from Falling in Reverse, he makes me think like some of these guys can rap, but they probably not rappers. They just knew how to entertain you in that way, so they chose to do that. But sometimes they show you their other art, the other stuff they good at. And I feel like Tom can do metal, rock, and pop, like along with rap. It's crazy the entity that he has become, and I'm not even gonna lie. When I first started checking him out, I knew he was gonna be great, but I would have never thought that, you know, he'd have been this person. You could see glimpses of it, but let me get back into it. You can see glimpses of it, but he went full like rebel. At the end of the day, he could have took any turn within his career, and I just appreciate the way it's building, because it's not over yet. I appreciate the way it's building, and I appreciate what he's becoming. Let's jump back into it real quick. I be talking a lot when it comes to these Tom videos. I'm sorry, man. This is my guy. Let's jump back into it.
Things I forgot, but I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. I've been sober, I've been wasted, I spent most of my life in between. I've been sorry, been mistaken, I've been nothing but how God made me. And I ain't gonna hate myself no more.
Yeah.
Maybe I ain't perfect, but I'm putting that work in.
Talk your shit, Tom.
And baby, I'm hurting, but I'm a stronger version.
Hey, wait, time out. Ooh, hey, that hook just, not only was I about to stop the video to actually say that, he killed it. That hook and his sound. I'm starting to appreciate so many different sounds from doing these reactions. And like, Tom, like, he can give me anything, bro. And like, I just appreciate it. Like, some people don't appreciate versatility. Some people don't appreciate hearing a different sound than they used to. But I'm a different type of person. Yeah, I just might say this might be my favorite Tom song, because I'm feeling this. Like, not only because of his. One reason why I feel Tom so much, y'all, is because of my journey. I resonate with him so much. And this song gotta possibly be my favorite, man. Because, like, okay, you know, not only do you have to be the stronger version of yourself and keep working hard to become better, but you gotta realize that you can't push yourself too far to try to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's what people misconstrued it. You know, some people, I don't even know if that's the right word. Some people y'all gonna correct me in the comments. I think that was the right word. But some people, they get the wrong message out of trying to be great and work harder. And I appreciate the grind, and you gotta appreciate the grind. You gotta appreciate the little things, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're trying to work on yourself. You gotta push yourself hard, but not too hard to the point to where you're stressing yourself out. And that's kind of the point he's getting to with the hook. I really appreciate it, bro. This song resonates with me because it's the same things I tell myself, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I want to be great. I want to be better. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do great things, right? But at the same time, I'm well-rounded, so I'm not perfect. Sometimes I do make those mistakes. Sometimes I do not do what I say I'm going to do, and I know I was supposed to do that, but that's where the imperfections come in at, and I'm trying to work on being better mentally to make myself stand on that. It's a hard process, but the fact that you're trying that and the fact that you're doing that to come full circle with it, stronger version. And I've been watching myself become a stronger version of myself, and along while I'm doing these reactions. So that's why I'm trying to really get this working, really get this going, pay some bills to the point to where this it's gonna be a whole like journey. You're gonna see the whole growth from me just talking about it at the beginning to the point to where, you know, we making something happen, to the point to where we gonna do the great things we're talking about. It's growth and progression, and that's what it's all about. And this song speaks volumes to me. I appreciate this one, Tom, bro. I just, yeah, man. This one touched me, yo. I ain't gonna lie, because it's the lyrics for me, because you're saying exactly what I was thinking in my head. And in the next bar, it was like, yeah, you know, but I'm grinding. I'm working on myself. You got to know that you're worth it, man. Honestly, I feel bad, and this is the last thing I'm going to say before I go into the video. I feel bad for people that don't feel like they're worth anything. Because that's a mental imperfection that you have to fix yourself, and it's hard to fix. Because feeling valueless is not only something that the people around you can make you feel, it's something you within yourself kind of makes you feel like, if you feel that way. And then to get out of that slump is dang near impossible. Because now you got to reverse your mental and tell yourself that you are worth it. But you got to understand, you got to know it, but you got to stamp that into yourself. So if anybody out there thinking they not worth it, or you thinking that somebody's worth more than you, no. Me, no, I'm not. No, Tom, no, he's not. We're all worth something. You got to make it. Before anybody else going to think you worth something, you got to feel like you worth something. You know what I'm saying? But let's jump back into it.
Couple 100,000 pills swallowed, 1,000,000 tears or maybe more. Oh, a couple dozen pretty hearts I broke, but that isn't me anymore. Oh,
that isn't me anymore.
Don't like me for things I forgot, but I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. I've been sober,
hey.
I've been wasted, I spent most of my life in between.
Let me stop it real quick, just real quick, so I'm not even gonna talk long on this. That part he said about he's broken so many hearts, but he's not that person anymore. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's like twins. We twins, bro. I'm telling you, because look, even if I did something wrong in the past, and that's exactly how I think, and I feel like, you know, I try to give people insight on, you know, some things the way I think, and some things like being open-minded. But I feel like, you know, I probably broke some hearts, or did the wrong thing, I made the wrong move in my past, and then like 10 years later down my journey, 5 years later, 7 years later, you come at me and you'll be upset with me about that, or it's still a problem, but you don't realize I'm a totally different person. I done grown a lot. Not everybody grows, not everybody changes, not everybody is working for that. So maybe whenever I see you the same person, but when you see me in them 7 years or them 5 years later, I'm entirely not even the same. I probably don't even remember that happened. Why? Because I've been growing. I've been changing. Not all change is bad change. That's one thing I want to express. So just remember that. Change is not always a bad thing. Let's jump back into it.
I've been sorry, been mistaken. I've been nothing but how God made me. And I ain't gonna hate myself no more.
Hey!
I ain't perfect.
That's a car floating the floor.
I ain't gonna break down like before. And baby, I'm version. Lord, I hit the ditch, walked right off the edge. I got knocked down and got up again. Oh, I tried to live more like my friends. I can't be nothing but just what I am. And I've been sober, I've been wasted. I spent most of my life in between. I've been sorry, been mistaken.
I've been sorry, been mistaken.
Nothing but how God made me. I ain't gonna hate myself no more. Maybe I ain't perfect,
maybe I ain't working, but I'm putting it.
Break down like before. And baby, I'm hurting, but I'm a stronger version.
Maybe I'm. Oh my goodness. Yo. That's it. Yo, as this song went on, it got better and better. And y'all know what's so crazy? I done had a lot of good ones from Tom. Lot of time. This had to be my favorite. Yo, I dang near dropped a tear on this one. I felt like you was speaking to me, brother. And that's the thing about Tom. He can make that outlandish music where he talking ish to the whole world, where he talking to the entire planet. He can make that, and it's gonna be hard. And then he'll make something like this, man. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. It like, this song is for the masses, and I feel like this should be one of his top songs. This is my new favorite Tom song. I think I'm gonna put that in the title because it doesn't only speak to us, you know what I'm saying, or one race or one age group. If you growing as a person, you trying to grow, this is the type of stuff you need to hear. Not only the lyrics is exactly the motivation you need right there. It takes a different type of artist to be able to put it. And then not only like the song was a vibe. It was a vibe. I was feeling it. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah. I appreciate Tom more and more every time I listen to him, y'all. But I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like, I really like it. You gotta grow, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you're gonna make mistakes, but just stay on your grind and keep becoming better. And one of the biggest things that he did mention in this song is that even whenever, I'm sorry I sniffed in your ear like that. Even when you fall down and you at the bottom, the most beautiful thing is getting back up and not letting it stop you. And you won't let it break you. You're going to show yourself how strong you are. This song get I'm going to give this one 100 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I got to give this one an over the top rating. Because it speaks to me, man. It speaks to me, and I know it's going to speak to so many others. I like the timing of this one. I don't know, Tom. I don't know if you knew people needed to hear this. But I know a lot of people right here needing to hear this, but I need them to actually hear it though. Need you to actually resonate with it, and then like not only speak it, live it. When you say you're gonna be on that ground, really be on that ground. Don't just talk about it. That's one thing about people. And before I go, I just want to say this one thing about people that I really dislike, cause we'll work for certain things. You know what I'm saying? But if something don't mean enough to you, you're not gonna work for it. Like in particular, like you got bills. Like everybody live in a house if you own the house or whatever, or you got a car, you got bills. You go to work 9 to 5, whatever way you gain that revenue, you go to work 9 to 5. And you work hard for that because you need that, you want that, you gotta keep that. You know what I'm saying? The thing we neglect the most is becoming the stronger versions of ourselves and working on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because the way everything is set up with our government and all that, where like it's meant for us to be workforce, like workers. So some of us haven't even developed the skills that we need to outside of workforce, but we so stuck in that, and the world is so crazy. We gotta work every day, all day, just to try to make ends meet, and we can't develop into who we should be and become the stronger version, because that's not what we working on. We don't have time for that. We don't have time to put in the time for ourselves. We don't have time to put in the time to make ourselves better. But that's something that I'm standing on this year. Well, not only something I'm standing on this year. I stood on it last year for most of the year, but I had a lot of distractions. But I am cutting out every single one of them distractions, and I'm deleting social medias. I'm getting off all that, and I'm just on my YouTube grind. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where all the other distractions, like the things that I'm not invested in, the things that's not paying these bills. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we worry about. We worry about growing our into becoming better, and we know what our goal is: to change some lives. Not only change our lives, but change other lives. We want to be on a super high level, like I'm talking Mr. Beast level, and we can't do that without being consistent. You know what I'm saying? And I know it sounds crazy, delusional, right? You gotta be delusional. I watched that what was that, King Williams, Serena and Venus, that their father, the movie. I recently watched that like a day ago or something like that. Everybody told this guy he was delusional. He telling people he got the next Michael Jordan, Barry Bonds, whoever the best, the GOAT is of whatever sport. He telling them he got them. But he wanted the path to be the way he wanted it to be. He wanted to make it work. But people didn't even know if those girls was like that. It was just in his head. But you got to be a bit delusional to even get to that type of level. That's why I say that. If I'm not aiming for Mr. Beast, then what am I aiming for? I'm aiming too low. But when it comes to yourself, last thing I'm going to say is you can't put that up to the side for everything else. Make sure you're working on yourself building. I always make sure I try to do that even throughout the distractions and everything. Even whenever I'm pissed off, even whenever I'm having a problem, I try to think it through and be like, hey man, I would have just reacted before. Let me think it through and try to be better. And that's me growing as a person right there. That was a point in time in my life when I couldn't think it through. I was just on impulse. I would just do something. And the little things, man. I love this song, man. Stronger Version, man. Shouts out to Tom. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all liking and subscribing, and that post notification bell. If y'all want to see post notification bell, if y'all want to see more videos, more content, make sure y'all liking, bro. By liking the video, the way the YouTube algorithm works, YouTube will show the video to more people. You'll be directly helping me to grow. This video gave me a lot to speak on, so I was talking a lot. I know some of y'all don't appreciate it, but I know some of y'all love it. So it's a love-hate thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. But either way it goes, bro, we got a lot more content coming for y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all know what it is. Until next time, I'm out your dick.